Good evening, everyone. We're going to go on an evening dog walk. I think somebody wants to go for a walk. Where is he? You ready to go for your evening walk? We're going to walk out in the desert. The sun's got about an hour or so, close to an hour to go down, so we're going to go out here and we'll do some walking and some talking. All right? You'll do some walking and some marking. So let's get busy. Got my jackets on because once the sun goes down, it gets pretty chilly quick out here. I mean, not cold, but it's been, in the 30s, 40s. So let's get walking. Let me get this off my face so you guys can look around at the desert here. And get out, do our walking. I was going to make the next video about the Schoolie-Palooza, but I think what I'll do is there's another Schoolie-Palooza. Yes, there are two Schoolie-Paloozas. The next one is in about 2 weeks or so, February 7th through 14th. It's just like 3 miles from Quartzsite. So we'll go over to that and we'll kind of compare, and then I'll give you a breakdown of the whole Schoolie-Palooza thing. But in the meantime, we're going to be walking. I do want to thank Billy Ray again for the gifts. I'm going to use the clippers on trimming those feet. He gets a lot of burrs on those feet, so we got to trim the extra fur off that. Don't worry, I'm not shaving them because he's got to have a double coat, and his body wouldn't regulate the right temperature if he got shaved too much. So we're going to let him stay white and fluffy. Are you going to go around that? What are you doing? You smell a coyote? Are you going to go over? Great Pyrenees have a mind of their own, and they are very strong-willed. You smell on the branch. Okay, here we go. Gotta make sure that branch didn't have anything he didn't want on it. Yeah, pretty nice evening, pretty nice day. It's been kind of quiet, which is good. The big tent is closed up now and they're taking it down, and the traffic in this area is a whole lot less. Kind of back to normal. A lot of camping spots open now. A lot of vehicles have left. A lot of four-wheelers are gone. So don't have too many of them out here in the wash anymore like we did a week or so ago. But weather's going to warm up. It's supposed to be in the 80s here in a few days. Low 80s. I think we're just going to miss the 70s and go from 62 to 83. I guess we'll hit 70 on the way through, but yeah, it is the desert and it's getting close to spring. I had a rain, as you can tell on the ground. See the difference in the sand. It rained very lightly, just enough to settle the dust for a few hours, and then it's back to dusty again. But it did green up some plants. Can't quite tell, but the creosote bushes have got a little bit more green to them, and there also some of them are blooming already. It's amazing how they can bloom out here without any water for 9 months, but they do it. They survive. Let's see what else is happening here. Like I said, it's been pretty quiet. Oh, I'm getting some new shoes. I got new shoes, but I'm going to show you these. These, you see them, they have seen better days. They're only like 5 months old, but the whole nose out of both of them are just peeling off, and they're acting like shovels right now. All this sand and dirt. So we'll break out the backup new pair and be sporting those around for a while. And one thing that's picked back up has been the internet since the crowds are leaving. We only had like 2 nights that the YouTube was buffering quite a bit, but not too bad. Better than last year. Last year was awful. You couldn't even watch a video at all. And the funny thing is, couple funny things is, you know, the YouTube buffers, but what doesn't buffer are the ads and commercials. They come through and play like nobody's business, but when you're trying to watch a YouTube video, that's just, they slow down. I think there's different levels of signal or something. They do that. And another thing too, I was mentioning, I got that book from Billy Ray, that Mark Twain book. And even before I put the video out saying that I got the Mark Twain book, all of a sudden I started getting this information about Mark Twain on Facebook. Isn't that kind of scary? I didn't even, you know, just mention it, and all of a sudden there it is. I guess the algorithm or something picks up on somehow, and I've gotten information about Mark Twain, which is interesting. All right, here we go across the wash. Oh, but it is a peaceful night. That's kind of nice. The trash pile that I picked up is still over there, but it's not been spread out everywhere, so they'll get around to it. I did see on their Facebook group, the friends of the Quartzsite friends of the Sonoran Desert, that they're having a not cleanup, over at Skadden Wash. They're picking up a bus and a couple, 3 cars and getting rid of them. And I think they said they've been there for several years trying to get rid of them, so that's good. And like the ranger told me, he said it's not easy just to pick something up and get rid of it. Because you got, especially like a vehicle, you know, you got to have a place to put it, and you got to have a towing company or something to come pick it up, and then somebody's got to pay for the fees, impound fees and storage fees, and then they got to post it after they have it for a while, and then more fees so they can sell it as scrap. So it's a detailed process. Maybe the reason why you see a lot of vehicles just left, because it takes a lot of manpower, and with the current situation, it looks like the manpower might be getting cut some more. So we'll see what happens with that as we go through this upcoming year. It's hard to believe it's almost February. This is the 28th of January as I film this. February is just right around the corner. Wow. Time does go faster when you get older. So that's good. At least we're old enough to see time go by. So, and the van over here is still here. It's pretty quiet. They've got a dog. I hear it barking when we walk by, but they've been here about a month and haven't bothered anybody that I can tell. So the desert is getting quiet once again. Even the rain we had, you can see how much dust is on there as he walks and pees on things as he walks. You never know when he's going to hike the leg. Oh, and I think I finally got rid of my Netflix account. I mentioned that back when I was in Arkansas about how I had Netflix would renew itself every month when I canceled it for 6 months. Oh, so I finally went through and once again last month it billed me again for the higher rate, and there's nobody you can talk to. So, and it's already took it out of my account. So I went in and canceled my membership again, and then I went through and I deactivated my account. And evidently that's what you have to do. So just canceling your membership's not enough. You have to get rid of everything so there's nothing to trace you on. Which is kind of good and bad. It cost me like several dollars for several months, and I didn't even use it. So, oh, he's got a smell of something. We were just over here. He's walking around in circles. Oh, crazy dog. Oh, jump across these washes. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, fell back in one. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty night. The sun, when it goes down, gives a different glow to everything. It's kind of nice. I am kind of looking forward to get back to Utah, though. That'll be here before I know it. Oh, there's a man out walking, running with his dogs. We got a standoff. There they go. Those have high energy dogs. Oh, now he's got to go over and smell where they were. I'm gonna walk up this way. Somewhere over here is a foundation. I saw it last year of I'm not sure what it was. It looked like a garage or a house or something, but I think it's right up that way. Well, I guess finding that house foundation will have to wait because someone is setting it out. It's like, nope, I'm done. We haven't gone very far, Zen Pup. You want to go back? You ready to go back to the bus? There's our shadows. This air is crisp and clean after that little rain. And yesterday, after it rained, oh, the desert smelled so good. It's got kind of it's hard to explain, kind of a light, musty, dirty smell, but it has a certain smell that really distinctive, and you can definitely tell when it rains. All right, he's back on his feet. I guess we're not going to look at the house foundation, are we? Huh? Hey. Nope. Uh-oh, he's got his nose on something. And his drool hanging off his face. What are you picking up? I'll go investigate. Well, I hadn't found anything, but Once he gets something on his nose, he'll drag you for half a mile if you let him to find a little spot of dog scent or something. So we gotta once in a while kind of wrangle him back to where we can get the other way. Well, it's getting about time for us to walk back and give Zen some treats. You know, I was reading those blue buffalo treats that they were sent to me, and you know, the one banana yogurt. Oh my gosh, there's less things in that than there is in human grade things. There's no nothing crazy. Banana, yogurt, wheat, rye, and some other things. I'm like, well, I may have to start eating those as a snack. It reminds me, where was I? Oh yeah, New Mexico. I was at the Bathtub Row a few months ago when I was there, and you know they have a lot of dogs in there, and they have dog treats up on the counter by the checkout. And I was there. I think I was getting a refill or paying my account, but the guy I was talking to, and he reached over and grabbed a couple of the dog treats and popped them right on down. I kind of laughed. I told the bartender, I said, "Does he know those are dog treats?" She goes like, "It happens all the time." So keep the good things out. So we're going to end the video and let the sun go down. And then in a few minutes, we'll see if it changes and we'll add to it. Oh, the Arizona sunset does wonders. Thanks for tagging along and listening to the ramble. See you guys on the next one.